You got 10 people?
We've got, I don't know, but we got people in chat. So hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me for tonight. It's actually, instead of a Friday night hangout, it is a Friday night sidekick because I have the wonderful Roman. Sometimes I got to stop myself because I almost call you Ramon. I'm like, nope, different person. It's Roman.
That's the other guy.
That's the other guy. That's the other white meat. You know how they talk about chicken and pork? They go the other white meat. But anyway, I digress. It's just a bad joke. But yes, Roman is joining me tonight for the first time on my channel. Yay! So thank you, Roman, for
thank you,
joining me.
Heather.
And welcome to the community. I know you've been on with Ginger Face several times and with Sherry H, Voices from the Swamp. So it's nice, always nice to have new people in our community joining us for our shows, especially here on my, and we've got 9 people already popping in here. Woo-hoo. So let's see. The first up was Jack, Hobo Hideaway. Hello, Jack.
Oh no, Miss Taro D is in the house.
Oh boy. Now there's going to be trouble. There goes the show. Might as well end it. Good night, everybody. We got Julie.
Now wait a minute.
We have Moira. Oh yeah, Claire.
Let me clear.
Miss Taro D. We love you.
She knows we do.
Yeah, Jackie is here, and let's see, Katniss is here. Hello, everyone's saying hello. And then there's just Janet, and then there is the lovely queen herself, Miss Taro D. Thank you for popping in.
Yeah, please check your email, Miss Taro D. I sent you a message.
Ooh. So, all righty. As we start every Friday, when I have a guest, Roman, how was your week? What's going on? What's the 411?
Well, I'm just recovering from the Dia de los Muertos weekend. Heather, it's been an incredible spiritual weekend. It's been like a roller coaster. I am grateful. I felt kind of drained, but in a good way. Mm-hmm. Something had been taken out of me in a good sense. But I had a lot of fun. I was invited to a lot of these talk chats, sort of spontaneously, and it was just one right after the other.
Oh, that's nice. That's wonderful.
It was a lot of fun. So certainly the spirits were on my side on that day, and I am very grateful. Okay, and it continues. As I said, I've always been a fan of your channel. Sneaking by.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
I'm spying on the divine feminine.
And I tell people that's not creepy at all, being spied on. No. But, the sacred feminine is for everybody. We have her within us. We have her in our culture. Like for the Day of the Dead celebrations, you have Santa Muerte. There's all different aspects of the goddess through all of our cultures, all of our ancestry and lineages. And it's just, I love being able to talk about all of her different aspects and archetypes. And so the divine, the sacred feminine on Mondays is for everybody.
I think only Gerald, I think, tops you on innovative discussions on your channel.
There's no Gerald. He holds the trophy cup, for originality and creativity. I mean, he's just like everybody calls him. I guess his new nickname now is Uncle Gerald. So, but I've known Gerald since I've been on YouTube on my other channel for at least 3 years or so now. Or going on 4, and there's only a very few people who I'm still in touch with from the early days, and Miss Taro D being one of them herself.
Miss Taro D is la madrina, and yes. Gerald is el padrino. in some
and
sort.
we have the beautiful Selena in chat tonight.
Oh no!
Hello, my dear. I know you have a long day with work and everything and schoolwork. So thank you for popping in. It's so nice to see you. I love this girl. She's been through with me thick and thin since before we left, and knowing everything that was going on at the old place, and then the trip out here and a lot of life changes I'm going through. Selena, I got something amazing to tell you a little bit later, my dear. But I kind of started finding some of my tribe last night. So I've had a very good week, as well. A little drained. We did have the super moon too, Roman, remember? So that takes a lot out of us because we're really, especially at being a super moon, it really pumps up our emotions. It pumps up our psychic connection. And for some of us, that can be very draining. We're releasing the old, like you were saying, so many changes, so many beautiful things. So I love that for you. I really do. So,
well, Selena is largely responsible for this part of the journey for me. And enough said.
Yep, there's no one like Selena in our community. I'm so very grateful and blessed to have her in my life. And she goes, "I love you, Roman." He's like, "Right back at you, kid." Primo, you're my primo hermano. So cousin. I know mano means male. I love you too, sweetie. Make sure you give Darla a big big squishy hug for me too. I absolutely love her dog Darla too, by the way. So she's a package deal. They all got to come together. So anything else you want to share about, see that your new community, some people in chat may not know who you are. Go ahead and share whatever you like about yourself, your journey, your channel, whatever.
Well, as I started telling you, I don't think I don't consider myself anything really spectacular. What I find truly amazing is how much in common I have with so many people here. Things that I thought were only unique to me. So I can go back to tarot cards since I was 9 years old, perhaps. But really started with the Rider-Waite-Smith around 1980 when I bought my first deck. But I just did friends and family, really, mostly. So when the pandemic started, and for reasons that I told you before as well, I started using the tarot as a mental jog. Which led to experimenting with different spreads. I developed this interest in the Tree of Life and the Kabbalah. Okay. That led me to gathering the courage to approach Ramon of Moon Scarab, who is someone who I consider crucial in this journey. He was the one that introduced me to the community, really, and I thought, oh, this guy must be a real asshole. His videos are so polished, and he's got it all. Yeah. But couldn't be the nicest person. And so I'm going to be on his show, by the way. He threatened me.
You're going to be on my show. No, he does a wonderful job in orbit. I've been a part of that, and it's a lot of fun. It really is.
Yes, I know. So and Miss Tarot D, she has a tendency to pop up at certain times in your life, and kind of pushes under the bus in a nice way. So I'm very grateful to her.
Bringing up the bus, Miss Tarot D. Bringing up the bus. Oh, it's really.
The second time I was ever in front of a camera was for her birthday. So that should tell you something.
birthdays are very important. Some people are like, yeah, but there's a lot of people that don't get to make their next birthday. And that happened to me once, and I have a cousin who would have been, my age, and she never made it past 16. So a lot of different people in my family, in life, they don't get to make it to, a lot of our ages. And so when birthdays come up, they're very important to celebrate, to show just how far we have come.
Wake up every day and say thank you for another day of breathing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was another lesson along the way. What did she say?
That's really nice. I'm usually riding the back of the bus. Riding up the bus. Miss Darrow D. So something that Janet shared, I thought was lovely. She goes, my oldest did a fabulous, very large altar for her dad in her driveway for Dia de Muertos. 30-foot tall black candles, food, lots of food, gourds, pumpkins, flowers, bottles of his favorites. She did good. It sounds amazing. Wow, I'm sure you must
take a picture and put it up, Janet. We would love to see it if you took an initiative. Which reminds me, I want to burn some incense to.
Yep, I went ahead every time before I start my show. I spray that lovely smudging spray Miss Tarot D makes. It smells so good. Even Shan likes it. Goes, oh, I like that. Bring some of that. and I use that as perfume when I go out, and it's very, very nice, very aromatic.
Oh,
what the Faye? Come on. All these people, where are my mods? Who are letting these people in? Hi, Ginger. How are you doing, sweetheart?
I'm trying to coax Ginger into doing the Tammy Faye Ginger and Jim Baker Roman show.
Oh boy. No, that would be interesting to say the least. And with Ginger, you've been on her channel 3 times already.
Twice?
Was it twice? I thought it was 3 times. Well, still.
3?
I don't know. I thought it was 3. I know I missed one of them.
It could be 3. The first one I was probably so in a state of shock.
And Miss Tarot D, now trouble is a spark to start. Who let the Faye in? Yep. Yeah, Selena says 3 times too. So that's why I was like, Roman, when are you coming to my channel? It's like, wrestling Ginger. I want Roman. No, I want Roman. I want, the girls are fighting over you. What can I say?
Oh, come on. Yeah, right.
Just teasing. Let's see. The last one was the candy coma. You were in the candy coma. Yep, she said.
No, I was in a candy coma the first time. I swear. I don't know how I went through that one. I was holding my depends very tightly.
Oh, Friday night, TGIF, TMI, all the acronyms, right?
Thank you, everybody, for joining us in this crazy shows. I hope it's for entertainment purposes.
Heather's known to be the crazy one in the community. But hey, that's okay. I don't mind being the odd duck one out there. I just like having fun. And everybody, look at that T-shirt that Roman is wearing, the Cocktail Twins. Can you not get more cool 80s than that?
Yeah, very.
Cocktail, I'm Depeche, The Cure, all those bands, the Smiths.
This was initially my music room. Can you see the poster?
Oh, look at all oh my goodness, yes. Very cool.
So now it's the tarot room.
And you got Jim Morrison behind you,
God. That's God.
Oh, I don't know. I heard some things about him that I was kind of like, I don't know if I would have, but I will say Val Kilmer did a wonderful job in The Doors.
Absolutely.
That was a great casting for that. Yes. And yes, Roman is a cool dude. So, Roman, how many decks do you have? Yes. Share, talk about your what favorite
I
decks you
don't
have.
ask. It's been crazy. It's Selena and Ramon's and Bobby's fault.
More buses to get thrown under.
Absolutely. So I was a tarot. What was it? It was Rider-Waite Smith tarot, and that's it. I'm more Marseille's now in a way, but it was Selena, Bobby, and Ramon who started me on this oracle journey. And what can I say?
Yeah. I even made Ramon. I mean, not Ramon. Roman. Sorry about that. I even have I made Roman do a deck, and I brought that up tonight. The Mystica Moon.
That's beautiful. Heather, wait, you also were the one that had the Mother Mort's tarot deck?
No, I think that might have been Selena or Ginger. I think those are kind of the genre.
I thought it was Ginger, but she said no, that she didn't have that one.
So maybe I think Selena. I think you have the Mort because I think you've done a flip through. I think you usually Rochelle and Selena do similar deck reviews.
Oh yeah, right.
Yes, I have Mother.
I should have known.
I just want to give a shout out. Carolina has joined us. Hello, my dear. Aquarius Tarot Adventures. Selena has all the decks. What, Miss Tarot? I think you have them all.
Like a magnet.
She says it's fabulous. So yes.
Yes, it is.
Brianna's here. Hello, Brianne. Well, we're happy to have you here. And it's so you're not late. Remember that song? It's not late. Remember Spin Doctors? It's not late. No, it's early. So yeah, Roman. Roman, I'm so sorry.
Musical.
All day.
What?
Telling myself not to call you, But yeah, I've been.
I've been called worse.
Like my dad used to say, as long as you don't call me late for dinner. That was his favorite. And
well, I'm hoping Nancy gets better soon because she's the cook in the community.
Yes. Every time everyone send Nancy. She's down with a really bad case of bronchitis, so we all send Nancy healing energy. Bobby is also suffering with an abscess in his tooth, so if you can send Bobby healing energy. Selena, I always give her a bit of a boost.
I figured if that didn't work, I could always fill it up with tequila.
Well, there you go. Shot of tequila. Oh, me and tequila. I had one experience with tequila, and oh my God, I was shit-faced after 3 shots.
I really don't drink alcohol that much at all. I mean,
but this was back in my 20s. So yeah, Heather doesn't do the most I got.
Well,
this week was meats.
For my birthday, my 30th birthday, my best friends got me a cake and a bottle of tequila, and it's the first time I had ever done shots. I'll stop there. It was all horrible, and since then I'm a little careful with that.
I had a couple of medications and everything, so every now and then for like the special Sabbats, Shan and I will put money together and we'll get a bottle of mead to celebrate. So and Selena is still in. Oh, she's recovering from Gettysburg. Yes,
I can imagine. That must have been amazing, Selena.
Cake shots. Oh my God! Even the Jello shots, cake shots. Oh, good Lord! We've all been there.
Jello.
We have all been in that situation where it's like, oh my God, I'm never going to drink again. That kind of point. So I treat every now and then. My addiction these days is I like my Coca-Cola with my meal. My dinner at night. So that and my chocolate here and there. Yeah. I heard cake. Yes, please. Oh, I could go for some now. Thanks, Ginger. Now I want a piece of cake too. Oh, speaking of, so I went to this group that meets once a month on the first Thursday, and it's pretty much it's a women's group, and they discuss astrology, divination, tarot, and I met like 5 or 6 new women last night. And one of the women, she's from Ukraine, and her grandmother baked this delicious homemade apple and cranberry cake. And oh my God, it was delicious. I mean, oh,
yes, I love cranberries on anything.
Me, I'm not the biggest fan of cranberries, but when they said it was apple, I'm like, oh, yes, please. Hello. And with the cranberry, it was just perfect. It was just moist. And yes, I just say the word moist. It was moist. It was decadent. It was just full of thick, chunky apples. It was delicious. And now I need to be careful because I want another piece and I don't have any. So,
well, can you get a recipe, Heather?
Oh, I'm not very good at baking. That is not, the most I do is basic cooking, and yeah, I wasn't really born with those
But born to paint.
I was born to paint. Yes. I love homemade cranberry sauce from a can, Miss Taro D said. I know we got,
you picked all the cranberries, Miss Taro D, right off the shelf.
Oh my goodness. And she goes, me too, Madalena. So anything else you want to share before we open the floor?
Basically, again, I'm very grateful to the community for where I'm at right now. I don't want to get into the spoilers at night, but there is life after death. Okay, and this community has shown me kindness and acceptance and encouragement. So I'm very grateful, Heather. Yeah.
Well, we're grateful to have you. We're grateful to have you here. So.
No, I try to my best and add a little bit of color whenever I can, even though I can't paint worth a shit.
Like everyone says that to me. If people really want to learn, all they have to do is just maybe take a small class or just watch videos. How I was taught really was finding an artist that we like and doing our best to learn how to mix the colors, understand the color. And it's all about practice, just like tarot reading, oracle reading, anything we do, it all takes practice. Because when I was younger, I didn't have any really artistic skill. It wasn't until I got to middle school when, especially when this particular school, because the bullying was so extreme, it was just the only way I could escape it was during art class. And that was the only way that I could find, get any sort of downtime from all the girls. And just drew one day, wanted to make a really nice teacher, wanted to make drew my sneaker was the first one, and drawing my sneaker. And she was like, wow, this isn't bad. I'm like, really? And she goes, no. And so from there on, with her support, and then, further on down, like I said, it took practice. Some people are born with the talent where they just come out of the womb, just, painting like, no other. And then there are those of us who, have to work hard and practice. But if you love it and it's your passion, you stick with it. So, you can.
I think it's the same for tarot. Perhaps there's those beings that are fortunate that they recognize immediately their talents. For most of us, I think we encounter more blocks than anything at the beginning and little support to develop those things. It's not until we free ourselves and have the maturity enough to take things in their own control and belief system that begins the journey. Show everybody the painting that you just showed me. Show everyone the painting you just showed me.
They've seen it. It's over on the other side of the room now. But it was I was listening to a painting play a playlist that I like to listen to when I play, and one of the Cocktail Twin songs, Epperdu, just seemed to resonate with the colors and what I was feeling in that painting. And I was listening to both Sarah Brightman's version and the Cocktail Twins version, and I said, I'm going to name this painting that. So that's, again, music. That was something that, besides the art, was what got me through those really difficult times, especially living with a single mom and having to move from town to town, new school after new school, bully after bully. I mean, it wasn't until college where it finally stopped and a whole new world, opened up to me. And for everybody too, if we could all send Miss Tarot D some healing energy and big, warm, yummy hugs to her, positive energy. She's been dealing with a terrible cough for the last 3 weeks, and the flu since, oh my goodness, and the flu since Saturday. So
gargle with salt, with sea salt, Miss Tarot D, is the best medicine. One tablespoon of sea salt per a glass of lukewarm water 3 times a day. That'll help you.
And with the change in the weather, that's going to, and all the partying, with the Halloween too. So I'm not saying you were partying rock star, Miss Tarot D. But it gets to us, especially when our immune systems, and we all know Miss Tarot D, is still fighting cancer. She's still kicking its ass, but sometimes it kicks her in the ass. And so the immune system, takes a hit. And so whenever we can send her lots of love, lots of energy, just really positive thoughts, we can get each other all through this, So
absolutely, yeah.
All right. Well, if there,
what you asked me already. So, and what do you have planned for this month, Heather?
What do I have planned? Well, I got my paid StreamYard back because there's just too many new decks and shows that I've been wanting to do. And so I thought, well, I think I'll maybe do it for a couple of months, see how things go. And Monday, I will probably be doing, I'll still be doing the Sacred Feminine. I'm not sure what the topic will be because, Miss Nancy's health comes first. And so I will miss her, but either I'll find someone to join me or I'll do a solo. And then I don't know. I'm pretty open next week, except, my Mondays and my Friday shows. But lately, depending on how my mood is and how my energy is and my schedule, there are times during the day where I'm like, okay, the energy feels good. Let's do a pop-up, So it's basically when spirit kind of calls now,
But do you have a regular with Gerald as well?
Gerald? Oh, no. Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
No. My regulars are Mondays with Nancy, and my Fridays were with Allison every Friday. So now when I have guests, that's the Friday night sidekicks. And when I'm going solo, it's Friday night hangout or chill out. Sometimes, I can't decide and I'll just choose one over the other. But yeah.
And you're painting with Jonathan as well.
Yes. So Jonathan and I need to get together to make a paint date. We try to do that, every other month or so, get together. He joined me last Tuesday for, I brought back my my Crystal Visions show. And that's so Chili.
That fabulous skull necklace.
Yes, Jonathan's very talented.
Skulls on my
passion. Really?
Yes. Yeah, look at my
mine.
Did you see my roommate? Oh, where you get that?
Supermarket.
Wow, that's nice. Beautiful.
It's like a laser cut acrylic, and I saw that, and I was
acrylic.
Like, oh my!
It looks like metal.
It's not, but it's like a acrylic plastic, and it's really strong. And I had that for Halloween. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Scully. I should just name her Dana. Dana Scully.
So, that's my roommate in the back, Sancho.
Hey, Boo! What the what?
Oh,
Hey,
no,
girl.
Bridget.
Bingo Unicorn is here. Now we can start the party. This is Jax, everybody.
Jax.
Yep. So nice to see you. I hope you had fun with your brother. She was hanging out with her brother. And wait a minute. Twisted Sushi's here. Hey, Amanda. This is Amanda. So we have a mangled unicorn and we have some twisted sushi.
Twisted sushi.
And yes, don't panic, anybody. It's all good. We swear. And whenever you're here, it's always the right time. And
that's
hopefully
right.
we can get Tom to show up too. I mean, early ritual, maybe he'll be a later ritual. So maybe I'll be able to conjure him as well. So, but yeah, we're at 5:30. Should we open up the floor for readings if anyone's interested, Roman?
Sure.
So typically I like having a themed question. So what we can do is either, and people in chat can let us know if you would like cards pulled for the upcoming weekend, or we can go ahead and just do questions. And if someone has a specific question in mind, as long as it's not political, no third parties if possible, and no legal, because we are not professionals. We're not a doctor. We're not lawyers. So anything, these are for entertainment purposes. Perfect segue. This is for entertainment purposes only. And always seek professional assistance. So that out of the way for YouTube. Oh my goodness, let me start writing. Miss Tarot D wants one, I'm assuming for the weekend. So does Jackie. And we have Julie. And let's see.
Julie joined us.
Yep, Julie joined us. And Kat would like a general for the weekend. Okay, so I think Jax, did you want one? Oh, and Jax is going ahead and putting in Roman's link, so thank you. And Selena, of course, my dear.
You want a reading?
Let me see. Make sure I did not miss anybody. So I have Miss Tarot D.
Are we starting with Miss Tarot D? Oh my God.
Yep, we're starting off with Miss Tarot D. Jackie, Julie, Kat, and then Selena. So, and Jax, all righty, for a general. Awesome. So, all right, what decks did you bring, Roman, that you want to let people know about?
Well, where did I put it? This is a new deck that I just got. It's gorgeous. Sublime Threshold. The only thing is that I just noticed it's 88 card deck. There's 10 additional Oracle decks. And the guidebook doesn't really provide you with a lot of guidance on it. So I'm going to try to do my best with it. Or, if not, I'll pull out another card. But we'll see. But it's really a nice card. So I was thinking of maybe doing two tarot decks, and I wanted to premiere a very special deck for Heather's sake. Okay, and this is my Divine Feminine deck, the Mermaids First. It's a indie deck, quite beautiful. And again, I've only done like a deck interview of it. I think it reads pretty nicely. So hopefully we get some nice messages for everyone.
Oh, I love this Miss Tarot D.
Guilty. Selena, you know me too well.
She's like, oh, mermaid. Yes, and she says, Roman, you are an enabler. And she's like, oh, mermaid. Yes, so many decks that I want, so little fun.
I know. But, well, they're really killing us. I think since August, they have been coming out with these really wonderful decks. But that's really hard to resist. Yeah.
So I'm going to pull an extra card.
Okay. So we're doing Miss Tarot D first. So let's pull a good card for Miss. Hold on.
Gird your loins. We're doing Miss Tarot D. Woo!
No, it's quite an honor. Okay, let's see.
Well, this is interesting. So, Miss Tarot D. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're ready.
I always let my guest go first.
No. That's right. Beauty before Beast.
Next. Hey, we could do a show called Beauty and the Beast. No, just kidding. So, Miss Tarot D, right? I'm using the Alchemist Oracle. I also have my Talisman Oracle out, and my Mysticaya Moon tarot deck. And so, Miss Tarot D, you got snake venom. And so, without opening, I'm trying to kind of intuit these before I start opening the book too much. So, for me, the snake venom is being aware of the snake in the grass, watching out for people who, how do I put this nicely? That talk shit. Watching, people maybe trying to sabotage. The snake venom is just basically really nasty gossip, nasty talk. At some point, this snake is biting its own ass, basically. And I pulled a tarot card to go along with it, and it's basically I got the Emperor. So this is an individual, of course, who, for me, it could also be you, taking leadership and not dealing with that gossip, that acidity, that toxicity of this individual or individuals, this energy. And this could also be the card that represents a person who feels that they are in a place of authority, and that, people look up to me. People, I want people to, respect me and follow me. But in all terms, we know that you are actually the one that's, you're able to see what goes on. So setting those cards aside, your next card from your talisman is wisdom. So you have that wisdom, you have that knowledge, you know how the game is played, and you know that, okay, this is just coming. You're not a sucker. You know when people are throwing, that snake venom, that, being so nice, but really you can tell when the energy is like dripping off their words. You can feel that, you can sense that. And so just allowing that wisdom that you have of how all these moving parts work, especially with this individual, you are able to take the higher road, so to speak, and to be able to maneuver around this. And your tarot cards are the Ace of Wands. So there's some new energy coming in, the new motivation. You're getting inspired and tapping into that creativity. I feel like a lot of good things are coming. You're really getting inspired. And Miss Tarot D. So now, truly, the Empress comes out for you. So I got the Empress card. So this is your queen. This is your Empress. This is who you are.
You just got promoted.
You're nurturing. So, you got the Emperor and the Empress. So for me, this is being able to be the boss and being able to keep, people in their place and know how to keep things going and running and getting that respect from others. But also, I love how it feels on the inside when you are able to be the adult, be able to be the one to be able to provide. And that's the Empress. You're there to nurture, you're there to grow, you're there to create projects and ideas, but being grounded and still being your true authentic self. So that's what I have for you, Miss Tarot D. Mwah.
Well, very interesting. Because I think the cards that I pulled amplify everything you just said, Heather. Because the first card I got is from this wonderful deck is the Moon, but in reverse, Mr. D. So for a lot of people, the Moon simplifies a light in the darkness, but for me, the moon typifies falsehood. What's the word? Somebody that changes faces constantly. Yeah. So be in the lookout for that venom or that. There's a word I'm thinking about, but it's not hitting me right now, Mr. D. Probably come back soon. The second card is the Five of Pentacles, but in reverse. Okay, so whatever strife you may have been enduring in this period, it's over. Okay, only good things from now on. Yeah. And my oracle card from the Divine Feminine is Spark. Okay, and you know you've got that fire. So I was checking in the guidebook for this oracle card, and it says to endorse yourself in the things that you enjoy, so that you find your spark again. Yeah. And just for the sake of completeness, I always like to look at the shadow card at the bottom of the deck, and for the tarot card, it's the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you reap what you sow. All good tidings, Mr. Tarot D. I wish you all the best from my heart.
Yeah, and I love that you got that spark, because the spark of creativity, that's the wands. It's the spark. So I love that, yeah. Roman. Love. So,
let me just read real quickly. Sure. Something that is sacred can take on different forms for different people. Whenever that may be for you, keep it close to you, safe. No, sorry, that's the wrong one. Wait a minute, I flipped. Where does spark go? Here we go. Sorry. Find the one thing in life that gives you special spark, and allow it to ignite your heart. That's the take home message.
Like she sparks our hearts.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. So listen to this, Heather. To find your poison, the spark doesn't have to be huge, or just a small spark can explode and into creative fire and bring fireworks in where there was only routine. Okay.
Very interesting. I like how they're connecting. And Miss Tarot D says, thank you, Roman. Sorry. Nice reading. I hate doing that because I don't want to be disrespectful. It's just I'm so used to seeing that name, and my brain is trying to pronounce it differently. So
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be on Ramon's show, which he has kindly invited me, Heather. So
that's going to be a great show.
If you're confused now, get ready.
We both of them on the screen. There you go. So
who's
Jack
next?
Who's next? It was beautiful. And Jack says, yep, let your soul sing. Shine bright like a diamond. You better believe it. Shine on, crazy diamond.
Oh, no.
You don't like Pink Floyd?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's that.
Oh, because you're going.
So it was.
I'm like, I was saying.
No, for my musical journey starts with of course Cuban music as a child, but then I met this really cool friend when I came to the States who was a little bit older. He turned me on to the Beatles and Motown, and then after the Beatles came Pink Floyd. So those are major landmarks.
Crazy diamond. Yep.
Absolutely.
Love David Gilmour. He is the best. And,
have you seen? Heather, have you seen the live version of The Wall at the Berlin Wall?
A while back, I did. It's been a long time. I just like putting I got a playlist of him singing and his solo stuff, and I just play that in my car or I listen to it with my headphones, and I just, I zone out. I absolutely love that. And
So
Selena
for
says November 14th is supposed to be the date when you're hanging out with Ramon. So Roman and
12,
Ramon will be
12, I think. I'll have to check. Yeah,
and let's see.
but any rock Pink Floyd fans, I recommend the live show of the wall being performed at the Berlin Wall. All the characters. You have Cyndi Lauper. You have.
I remember Cyndi Lauper. Yeah.
Yeah, all these 80s personalities taking part as some of the characters in the wall, and it's just stunning. I remember watching it, and before I was going to Germany, and I was blown away.
Wow, the memories. And Jack says, "Ooh, es muy caliente, muy caliente." So, and Selena says, "Yes, my apologies, the 12th." So,
no, thank you, Selena, because you never know.
Music feeds the soul. It sure does. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, girls just wanna have fun. Yes. And what I didn't realize, that wasn't an original song. That was a song that was, I can't remember who the original performer was for that song, but that was a song Cyndi came across, and to me, she owned it. She made it her own. So, but yeah. And even though she just finished up her world tour, her final one, she's going to be doing some shows in Vegas, from what I understand. So she's still performing,
I know.
And she's even been able to do it with her health conditions and things that she's had. So she's very badass. I like Cyndi. So on to the next is Jackie Jan. One day I almost said Jackie Chan. And I was like, no, Heather, it's Jackie Jan.
Hey, if I can be Ramon for one night, Jackie, all excuses made.
And one day it was so funny. We had Jackie Jan, we had Jackie's Crystal Moon, and we had Jackie Jacaranda. And Jackie came in, Crystal Moon said, wait a minute, there's way too many Jackies in this chat. So, but yeah, we love them all. We really, really do. And Ginger says, Roman, how's Tool working for you?
Which one? My singing bowl from Nancy.
And Roman. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. There was another one I was going to click on. Love the MTV. Yeah, MTV is off the air after all these years. Yes, Tool. So, the band Tool, or are we talking about a Tool? Because there's a
Tool, the band. Hello.
That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
Ginger, I've had I went to my primary on Monday. On Tuesday, I was with dealing with the pharmacy. So I haven't listened to much music, and I haven't been feeling all that hot actually. But for sure, I told her I downloaded that one album. You're probably going to download more.
Yeah. I have to be in the mood to listen to certain music, but when I am, it just hits the right spot, for me,
Ginger
from that time.
Ginger turned me on to Tool, and I had been on those videos before, because it showed that I had played on it, and it's the kind of music I was not ready at the time to see it, but there's a quality about it that it makes you don't want to get off. Yeah. So that's something. Yeah, so it's something more to investigate.
Yes. All right. So Jackie, I got cards for you, my dear. So.
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm still full. Suffering.
So I pulled from the Samhain Oracle for you, and you got reflection. And reflection says, "Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue." So this is basically saying, keeping your eye on what you are seeing, even though you pay attention to basically your intuition. What's being reflected to you on somebody's face may not be what their true intent is. The smile, kind of like, again, like the dripping venom. When people, they're really nice and friendly, and best friend, and all these good. There are times when our BS radar goes off, or mine, and so it's telling you to remind you of a reflection. Look at what people are saying, but see the reflection of their faces or their energy, being able to read that. And when you do, moving forward, there's some fear that needs to be overcome here. um, and with the bleeding tongue too, it's about, again, the gossip, what people are saying. And these are very similar cards to the other day about, again, I think this is connecting with your path, and people with that bleeding tongue, talking, gossip, being very toxic. So putting that aside, being aware of those individuals, and overcoming the fear of being who you truly are. It's really interesting here because you've got overcome fear in this beautiful lantern. It's like that light, that inner light. Don't dismiss that. Don't be afraid to go to this light. And in your tarot cards, you also got the Hermit, which is a lantern. So this is very interesting. So overcoming fear, and again, judgment. Um, get rid of the fear of judgment from others, and be open to that spiritual awakening that you're having, what you're finding within yourself. Letting your wings spread, let your wings open. Not being afraid to get in touch with the moon, your intuition, this path that you're on. And again, you may have to go into hermit mode to go into self reflection, introspection, just really getting to know yourself, starting to, take time, especially with the winters, slowing things down, getting into your books, doing your studies, meditation, just really becoming more grounded in who you are and what you want to explore. And your bottom card, your underlying energy, is the Two of Swords. So a decision is going to have to be made. You got to let your inner knowing, your intuition be your compass. Let those lights from that lantern be your compass to be able to help you make those decisions. But make sure that you don't make the wrong one out of fear. Go from a place of love for yourself and for your connection to spirit and your intuition and what you hold dear and sacred to you, and let that be your guide. And that's what I have for you, my dear.
Well, I'm sort of getting a slightly different angle on the message, Jackie. So the first card I pull is the Six of Wands, which is riding into victory, getting the recognition that you deserve, or recognizing it yourself. Yeah. And then the second card that came up is the Nine of Wands, but reversed. So you've been building up this setting out these boundaries, perhaps this protection around you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And maybe it's time to bring that down, or go beyond it. Yeah. Or perhaps I don't know. For me, the riding into victory and going beyond those boundaries is what resonates. I hope that helps. Because then the Oracle deck that I got, I don't know if you can see it, it's abundance. Okay, so something good is about to happen. Yeah. So abundance, I associate that with the Empress card. But let me see what it says here on the on this Oracle deck. Abundance. This card tells us prosperity is on the horizon. It's important to appreciate the material things you may be received in your life, but forget about the abundance of love and that was surround and all that surrounds you. Okay, so it's not just the material things which we should cherish, but all the other positive things that we should rejoice. And the material things really don't matter because you can't take it with you anyways. The shadow card that I have is the Page of Cups. Okay, so that's a new emotion, something good coming your way, Jackie. Is what I'm sensing. Yeah, that's the a new start. So rejoice. Please let me know. Please let me know.
Roman, what deck is that? The one with the one that you just had up with the Rosetta.
That's the mermaid. This one is the mermaid.
No, not that one. The next one that you had, the girl with the bowl of water. That's yes, like the Raphael light period and the enlightenment period.
Or Gustav Klimt.
That's not Gustav, but I love that. I think that's a Waterhouse. It's Waterhouse or somebody from the era. But what deck is that? That's beautiful.
That's a Sublime.
Oh, that's the Sublime. Oh, I gotta look into that one. Okay, thank you.
It's gorgeous.
And so Jackie said, "I definitely will. I got things in the works, projects. There you go, girl."
Bravo.
Yep, level up. And Jackie's like, I can't wait. And pretty illustrations on these cards. Yes, they are.
Very much so. Very much so. I did a small video on it on my channel. They've taken well-known pictures from public domain from famous artists, and they have sort of adapted them to the tarot.
That's one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. I have one of those, that same image in my witch's oracle, and
oh really?
The water is red, like blood. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, you gotta show me that one.
Says, thank you, Heather and Roman, and you are welcome, my dear.
Thank you, Jackie. Somebody who's I appreciate for your support, Jackie.
Oh, and so up next we got Julie.
No.
This chica. Yes, yes, we do. Oh, this is weird. Now, this has never happened.
What?
I got
something jumped up.
So I'm for Julie. I'm using my my witch's Lenormand, and there's two versions of some of these cards in here. I never get both of the two different versions at the same time. And I did so. I'm looking at Witch Doggy here, and I'm like, oh, let's go with this one here. This one's cute. So, okay. And Julie says, love you. Oh, we love you too, Julie.
She's awesome.
Julie saying love you to Jackie. So, hey, we all love everybody here.
That's spread the love. Spread the love.
Spread the love. Yes.
Okay. If you want to have a cake at any time, watch Julie's channel. Her laughter is contagious.
Oh, it's sweetness. I know, Julie, you gotta come and join me on a Friday. Want to hang out with you, girl?
That's right.
It'll be fun.
I've been pushing her to get out there, but she's always working on her website.
Yep, websites are important. I would like to have one someday. She goes, all you, I love you. Oh, that's so sweet. So, Julie, girl.
Pressure. Okay, go.
So I'm glad I left some of these other decks out because other decks were like, no, use me instead. So I pulled from the Ancient Stones Oracle for you. And I got See the Beauty, Gratitude, the Sacred is Everywhere. and that is the card. And of course, that is honoring, you know, the feminine symbol of the womb, of the vagina, the yoni. And in this deck, it's you know, men looking upon in gratitude and honor. And so this is a card about, I think, honoring the journey that we have been on, you have been on, from the womb, you know, and our journey through life, and
The origin.
seeing the beauty in even the pain and the traumas, the highs and the lows, looking to see the beauty in everything in the world. There's still beauty in people. There are a lot of wounded and traumatized people that are hurting others, and it's just, we're a humanity that just needs to start. I shouldn't say needs to, but it would really help us heal and evolve by having the gratitude for what we have and being able to see the sacred in each of us, whether or not we agree on politics or religion or spirituality or lifestyle. So this is a beautiful card about acknowledging, seeing the beauty in everything. And then sometimes you got cut ties. We have to cut ties with individuals that are no longer healthy for us. We want people in our lives that love us, support us, and you know, for those who don't share our, when I say share, because we're all going to be different and we don't necessarily share our vision, but if we don't have that support, that love, you know, and it, there's excessive toxicity, and people who just want to be combative, or be negative, or how do I say this, judgmental. Um, there are those just when we need to cut ties, and these are also cutting ties with thoughts and feelings about ourselves that we know are depleting ourselves, you know, they're self-sabotaging ourselves. So this is a time to just start cutting ties with things that no longer serve us. And from your Lenormand, I got the dog card, and this is about in the search of needing people who are loyal, who are true friends, and also being able to be your own best friend too, to yourself. But this is a beautiful card of friendship, companionship, and when you cut those ties, you know, the true people who are meant to be in your life, in your circle, they will appear. Right now, there may be a bit of a crossroads that you are at. You know, you're seeing repeating patterns. Storks always keep migrating to the same location. So this could be maybe repeated patterns. It's also, it can be a card of fertility, new ideas, new projects. But for me, this is about, you know, breaking the cycles, breaking that same thought patterns, migration of, you know, the same people, type of people coming into this, into your life. And your bottom card, overall energy, some of this is making you suffer. This is, you know, bringing a lot of sadness, grief, you know, feeling, you know, like you're up on a cross, you know, you're being, there are things that you feel like, and this could be things that you have to sacrifice too, that are no longer for your higher good, especially, you know, people or things in our life. This could be people, food, jobs, etc. So the underlying energy is there's something that is just really causing you a lot of suffering, a lot of grief, and to be able to get through that crossroads, cut those, you know, get rid of changing those patterns, really making sure you have the right people, including yourself, in your circle on your side, and yeah, cutting those ties and just remembering to be grateful for all that we have and to see the beauty in everything. So that's what I have for you, Julie.
So, Heather, I'm kind of getting the feeling that uh, the message that I'm conjuring up here, sort of um, are around everything, all your messages in a way. Because the first card I pulled out, Julie, is a Six of Swords, and you got to recognize this artwork. Okay, so yeah, you're undergoing a journey from rougher waters to to a safer place, a place of tranquility, a safe of replenishment. It's not a physical journey. I believe it's more of a spiritual one. Yeah. The second card is the Justice card. Maintaining your balance. No, knowing that. So this is the karma card. Knowing that whatever actions you take or don't take will have consequences. Yeah. The shadow card for that set is the Three of Cups. So it's a celebration, getting together, with those people that share your values and promote your energy. Yeah. But the Oracle card is the one that I left for the best for last. Awaken. Wake up.
That's beautiful.
Let me just read your the first sentence on here. So when you go on your journey, and you have your sense of balance, you're going to awaken the fire that is within you. It's time for you to awaken from whatever is troubling you and leave the nightmares behind. And as you go on that spiritual journey. Thank you, Julie. Stay in touch. Please let me know.
That's beautiful. That was a beautiful card. That's lovely artwork. Olivia Rose. She also has another one I saw at the store the other day, and I was like, no, gotta wait.
I know.
Gotta catch up. She was saying, thank you, Roman. And even Jackie says that was a beautiful reading. Yes, it was. Let's see. Julie says, interesting. Not going to spill all the drama, but literal justice karma is coming. There you go. Time to cut those ties.
I totally believe in karma. So be careful what you wish for, and there's everything has consequences.
Miss Carol D wants to hear the drama. Well, of course.
You want the drama. You want the drama. That'll be the next episode, Miss Tarot D. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Spilling the tea with Miss Tarot D. It rhymes.
Hey.
I love it.
Damn it.
Love it. So next up we have Kat.
We'll all be there sipping. We'll all be there sipping, Miss Tarot D, from your cup.
There we go. I think I haven't seen Kat. Kat, are you still here, my dear? I'm looking up in chat. I don't know if you had to take off or not, but I want to make sure that you were here for your reading. So just give it a moment to chill. There's Janet. Sorry, I got kicked off my laptop. Oh, I remember that. Yep, there she is.
There's Kat.
Kat is here. All righty.
Wait a minute. Let me gather my stuff here. Thank you guys for allowing us to read to you.
Yes.
This really
as always.
Thanks for spending your Saturday night with
Friday.
Heather and I.
Friday night.
Friday.
You're like me. Sometimes I'm a day ahead. I'm like, oops.
Well, this is the bad thing about being retired. Sometimes you don't know what day it is.
Track of the days.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Let me shuffle again. Yeah, she knows we've got her back all the way. One more good shuffle here. This is a big deck.
Huh?
This is a thick deck.
Yeah. Just the kind that Miss Tarot D likes, right, Miss Tarot D? You like nice, thick decks.
X.
So, Kat, you have sunbeams. So I like how this is starting out. And I like the positivity because with the tarot cards, it shows that there may be a little bit of a struggle, but we'll get there. I like the sun card starting out because for me it sets the energy of the reading. So sunbeams, and also being able to get outside too. Everybody, now that we're getting darker earlier, making sure that we're getting plenty of sunlight. But this too here, sunbeams, is like the tarot card. It's about success. It's about warmth. It's about feeling good. And so a card of happiness. So I really like the starting out. So what I'm going to do, well, I'm going to put these two together. Okay, so your talisman card is divine guidance. So it feels like you are being divinely guided in a direction. There seems to be maybe some hesitation of what that may be, or if there isn't a hesitation, that there may be a sense of what you want to pursue, what you want to explore, may not quite be everybody's cup of tea. I'm just going to pull the underlying energy of your tarot reading, and I got the Five of Pentacles. And usually the Five of Pentacles is that feeling of isolation, feeling left out, kind of like a sense of financial despair, like a lack of prosperity, lack of direction. But I love in this deck that this shows a beautiful light, because it shows that we have the light within ourselves to be able to overcome this. You have that divine feminine intuition. You got the high priestess. You have the wisdom. I don't know if you are keeping also maybe a journal or if there is a book that you relate to, but you're very much connected to your divine wisdom. It's the divine guidance of parting that veil, connecting with your innate wisdom, your intuition. The Seven of Swords, it feels like there may be like a sense of betrayal. There's like toxic people in your life, but we're moving past that, getting past the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, and moving to a place where allowing you to tap into that high priestess, to allow your inner guidance, your connection to spirit, to source, to shine through, like your talisman card. And the card that I have for you from the quartz is the Queen of Swords. So this is representing you in the reading. And the Queen of Swords, a woman who sees clearly, knows how to communicate. She can be very blunt. This may be an energy that has always been a part of you, or this is a part of your personality that must come out now to deal with that Pentacles and with that Swords. And just standing strong in your connection and clarity with spirit, your communication, and your goals, staying focused. And if you have to be blunt and give some tough love, well, then that needs to be it, because you come first. So that's what I have for you. And just remember that beautiful sun, that success. Wrap yourself in that in moments. And I love how you have the sun too and the high priestess, because it's kind of like moon and sun energy. So you have that beautiful balance right there. The yin and yang, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you for letting me read for you. And she's got a dream journal. Nice. Okay.
Well, I think I'm writing your tales, Heather. So
right away.
Kat, I don't know you very well, Kat. But the first card I pulled is a Six of Cups. So this is a card of nostalgia. Okay, at best, it's remembering or reuniting yourself with people or events of the past. but it can also be on a good day. It can also be discovering or rejoicing your inner child. But at the same time, I'm getting the feeling of perhaps remaining stuck in a past energy. Um, yeah, because the second card that I pulled is the Queen of Wands, but in reverse, which to me ties very well with the card that Heather pulled with the Queen of Swords being upright. So again, not being dominated by your emotions. Use your head. Yeah. And the shadow card is the Fool. Okay, the Fool is one of my favorite cards because I think, this is somebody who's ready to receive and ready to start the journey. Somebody who's open to new adventure. Okay, and fearless. And then the Oracle card, this came up. I did shuffle, which is Awaken. Yeah, so hopefully all these things come together to make you more aware of your talents, of your strengths. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Kat. Let me one second. I did check on. Let me read you one sentence from this oracle, which might I felt I had to read. Take a new look at yourself and your surroundings, and enjoy feeling awake, aware, very much alive. Okay, so that could be. So I mean, that's the Fool right there. Let us know. All the best.
All right. Thank you, Roman. Oh, she says, been remembering the past. And I know sometimes for some of us that can be difficult, but we all have it in us to be able to start processing. Now we have a lot of tools at our disposal. We've realized, and it's not, and sometimes that tool is ourself. We have all the tools necessary within ourselves to be able to, to heal and move forward. And she says, "Thank you."
It helps, and it helps. It really helps when you have somebody in your corner cheering you on. I can tell you that. Miss Tara D. And we're there for you.
I think Miss Tarot D is here. Still here.
No, no. We started with her, right?
Yeah.
Who's next?
So next up is Selena.
Oh no! Oh shit!
Oh yes. He's like, oh no, and I'm like, oh yes.
No, every time I read for Selena, I don't know. It gets intense.
Yeah. So Selena, my dear, you got apples. Brooms
yeah,
out.
Jack. That's right.
I'm here. Yes, and definitely brooms out. Get ready to be swept away. Boom, boom, boom.
I try. I'll do my best.
And she says, "Be nice, Roman."
I know.
So, Selena, you got apples. I love apples. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flame hides drowning. Wow. I think this is the first time I pulled this card in since I've had this deck, Selena. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flame hides drowning waters. You know what? I'm going to open the book for this. It's such beautiful poetry with the drowning waters. It kind of resonates.
What deck is that? What deck is that, Heather?
Seasons of the Witch, the Samhain Oracle.
Seasons of the Witch. Okay.
So to taste, well, we know with apples being a sacred, fruit, of the goddess, especially for witches, because when you cut the apple down the middle, you have the beautiful pentacle inside. So it says to taste, one must swallow it whole. So when we're tasting something in life, or this could be a person's energy and an event, one of our own feelings, or experience, something has to be swallowed whole for us to be able to get the full experience. Like being in life, you just can't have a life where you're always happy, because that human experience, there's so many reflections of being human. The trauma, the sadness, the happiness, the joy. So for this card, it's saying to be able to really taste life, to really sink your teeth into that apple. We have to swallow everything whole to be able to ingest it all, to be able to experience it. And beneath the satin flame, that passion that we have, that inspiration, hides drowning water. So being aware that when we go to sink our teeth into, I don't need the book, when we sink our teeth into that, and we connect with that inner flame, we need to be aware too that there is going to be waters that we are going to have to tread, to help be able to heal. So it's just an acknowledgement that you have that beautiful flame, like the moth being drawn to the flame, but know that there are drowning waters, and we need to find that balance. But to start on that process, again, this came up, you have to overcome fear. And there's the flame, there's the satin flame. And so we have to kind of look past that flame, all the things that distract us, our creativity, doing this, be inspired, and take time to look past it, to look underneath it, to see the waters that are below, to be able to start working on what it is that we need to see. And, letting that flicker of that flame in the water inspire us, like scrying. And to overcome fear, you have the courage, my dear. You got the courage card. Yeah. So overcoming fear, you have the courage. And there's the owl. And get this, Selena.
Oh shit.
Out of my Lenormand, I got the keys. Those are Hecates, I believe, or one is Santa Muerte, the owl, and the keys are Hecate. So learning the truth, being open to the messages from Santa Muerte, being open to your guides, asking them to be there to help you when you learn certain truths, that are going to require the courage and overcoming the fear to be able to address them. And from Nira Lenormand, I have the sun. So again, it's a beautiful card of, being in the light, letting the love, to me, this is also about letting the love of others, because you radiate that sun, that light as well to others. Let them be able to radiate that light and not to be so much in the dark, to make sure that your beautiful moon gets also that sun energy, and to let that warm you and to cleanse you, and to soak that in. You're on the ship, you are moving forward, my dear, and you have the keys. The keys are within, and you have all those keys at your disposal. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Roman?
Again, pull that train. The first card, Selena, is the Three of Cups. Time to celebrate. Time to acknowledge those around you that are pushing you forwards to your light. And the second card is the Six of Pentacles. Get ready to receive as much as you give. Okay? it's this is one of those cards that um, gets a lot of heat for expecting giving expecting something in return, and I think that it's contradictory to our Christian values. It's better to give than to receive. Bullshit. Okay, it has to be a give and take.
Well said.
Win-win situation. Yeah. And I say that because I know how much you try to put out, and I make sure that you also receive as well. The shadow card for you, my dear. Well, is the Five of Swords. Okay, it's a constant struggle, but you're only at the middle of the journey. Much better things ahead, and you've got what it takes, sweetheart. Yeah. The Oracle deck. Uh, I, I see this card, and I see you, Selena, and it says open. Are you open for business?
And there's the sun again. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. There you go. Again, let me just double check on the secret message on this Oracle deck. Open. Allow yourself to be open to the opportunities and gifts that the universe will be throwing your way. Okay. So again, you got this.
It's been tough lately. Yeah, girl, you got the courage.
I know. But I give up. This is Selena, the overachiever. Okay, and you're not going to change. Accept it.
And she says, I pulled that earlier this week, Roman, 3 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. She loves it.
Yeah, this is not the first time that this happens. Right?
Get it, girl. And you're welcome, my dear sis. Thank you, Roman and Heather. You're welcome, my dear. So, speaking of get it, girl, she's our next one. Our last read for the evening, Jax. And she says, I am an overachiever, but I don't know how you do it, being able to maintain, because it was hard for me to be able to even work a small part-time job while still going to school and doing my studio work. And then, the buses at one point back and forth, sometimes, taking 2 hours to get home. I mean, it was, so girl, I hand it to you, especially with, your, the health, issues that you have as well. I don't know how you do it. It's just like, I'll have me some of that, if she can make her own, like Selena in a bottle, just put a little drop in my water.
Well, the last time we read for her, she did listen to us, and she closed up shop. I think every beginning is difficult. It has its challenges. You want to make a good first landing, first impression, whatever. But I think hopefully over time it will get easier, and you'll set your boundaries. Like I've told you before, little sister. Si se jode Selena, se jode todo. If Selena gets fucked up, everything goes to hell.
Yeah, and we need our Selena. No pressure, of course, but
and that message, and that's one of the life lessons I learned in this journey. You have to take care of yourself first before you take care of other people. Yes. And if you don't are good to yourself, the world goes on, and then without you. Yeah. Despite. So take measure.
Oh, so you did close up your shop. Oh dear. Okay, I didn't know that. I haven't filmed anything, but also working a lot. Well, you take care of you, boo. We will be here. And I know I don't know Spanish, so there we go.
It's true, Roman.
So that means it's true.
Es cierto.
Es cierto.
It's true. Es cierto.
Alrighty, so last up is Jax. It's so
Jax,
nice
are
to
you
be
ready?
able to, it's so nice to be able to review Selena. It's been a while, so I always enjoy pulling cards for you. Yep, Jax is next. She says, "Hot diggity dog."
Thanks for hanging in there, Jax. Hold on a second. So let's pull a good
She's
couple
my
of spirits.
mod
Give me a good card.
extraordinaire.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Hit me, Poppy.
Girl.
Oh, now you're gonna get it.
Oh, I was asking the universe for maybe a different message for you, Jax, because we've been getting a lot of the same cards for you. But wow. I'm going to open. So I pulled from the potions, and I do want to read from the book for a second here. She's like, "Ooh, do tell." Dead sea salt. Oh, no, not deadly nightshade, but dead sea salt. Where are you? No, not digitalis. Although, so you got dead sea salt,
what are you putting in that apple, Heather?
Oh, I no apples here. This is dead sea salt. And it's about embracing fortune, create your own luck, and overcome life's challenges, resilience. Okay, end of reading. I don't need to do anymore. But no, the affirmation. I've been reading a lot for Jax lately, so I know her situation at home. So the cards constantly resonate with what her and Selena are two really tough cookies. Miss Tarot. I mean, yeah, a lot of people in our chat are very strong, very powerful individuals. A lot of resiliency. So your affirmation for this card is, "I make my own luck and have learned from past obstacles to build a bright and abundant future." And when I saw the Dead Sea salt, and I'm also thinking taking a salt bath. There are some salts that you can find in the store that is from the Dead Sea if you prefer. But really, any salt, if you hold with intention in your hand and empower, and put into the bath water, to do a cleanse, especially with this super moon. There's still some of that energy left over. So if you get a chance, before it starts waning too much, really maybe start tapping into doing a salt bath.
That's what I would have thought with a sea salt, a sort of therapy, rejuvenation.
So it says here, I'm looking to see, because she's got multiple paragraphs, and I'm trying to see where my attention is being grabbed. And it says here, sometimes you need to be redirected to help you find your soul purpose. Time for reflection is required in this instance. Rebuild your life or fortify yourself so you're able to appreciate what's reaching out to you. It may appear that bad luck is following you around, but in actual fact, it's just the universe's way of saying you aren't heading in the right direction. So it says here, you will learn so much from life's challenges. And I think we're kind of past that, and you are moving forward. And I like the Dead Sea salt bath, to be able to just, and as that water's going down, just watch that water going down the drain. If you don't like baths and you do showers, get some of that salt, and just after you wash, just rub it over your skin, over your body where you can, and then just stand in the shower and just let that rinse and run right off of you. So I think this would be good for you. Your next card is the Sanctuary: harmony and balance, joy and contentment. So you're moving into this energy. Your home is your sanctuary. Your bathroom could very well be, doing the salt baths. If you can have time, maybe doing candles, or maybe using crystals, maybe some oil that's safe to put in the water, or to anoint yourself while you're taking a bath. But the sanctuary is about right now. And I love how you're walking in here. She's walking towards this beautiful stone circle. So again, maybe surrounding yourself with crystals that bring you happiness, that bring you joy, that bring that sense of cleanse. Um, and what I should have done first was just address the tarot, because this is what is has been going on, but now we're moving into the sanctuary, the Dead Sea, the cleansing. You did get the death card. So, like the Dead Sea Salts, we got death, we got rebirth. So you are that, that moth, that butterfly coming out of the cocoon. You are, you're transforming not only yourself, but your life, your home. It feels like there's a rebirth to your purpose as well. Um, Five of Cups, there's been a lot of heaviness, a lot of sadness, a lot of depression. Time to let that go. I mean, you can, so this is something too, is like we always tell people, you have to let go of this, you got to do that now. For us, a lot of us, it takes a while to process, loss. And with that death card, that could be a loss of things in our life, not just the loss of life, but maybe a change in health, a change of, becoming an emotionally different person, a spiritually different person, but being able to sit with when we can, and not let a lot of that sadness or depression or grief stay with us too long. Time to let it go, and then be ready for the beautiful cups that are left behind. And your underlying energy is the Ten of Swords. So you have been through the Rainer, but like Roman and I were talking about backstage, this is the hitting basically the rock bottom card. This is when it's like, okay, every part of my body has been, you know, pierced. Now it's time for me to lay here, take that healing energy from Mother Earth and start removing those swords and letting go again of what no longer serves you. And though I don't like snakes too, but the snakes in here can also represent that transmutation, the shedding off the old skin and coming into a whole new being. So that's what I have for you, girl. And I'm sticking to it.
Are you? I mean, Sandra, are you ready to pull that steam whistle on the locomotive? Because Jax,
be a bumpy ride.
Jax, I know that we've been shared together the space. I don't think I've ever read for you before. But again, I see some synchronicity here with whatever Heather just mentioned, because the first card that I pull from the tarot deck is the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So this is probably one of my least favorite cards in the tarot, but we know that means you hit rock bottom, and there's a new future ahead, and if you need help, you should seek for it. So, but from numerology, okay, the 5 is your halfway, yeah, and it can only get better, yeah. Then the next card.
Sorry, I heard the Howard Jones song in my head. Sorry, there's the music again. Continue. Sorry.
The 9 of Wands. Okay, break through that barrier. Yeah, just depths. I don't know what that means there, but again, that boundaries that you have set. Analyze it, whether it's actually doing you good, or you need to step outside, because of the shadow card is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so try your luck. It's on its way, is what I feel, especially when the Oracle card is self-expression.
I love that deck. That is so beautiful.
I like to read you the whole thing, and since you're the last one, I guess I'm allowed to do that, because it's quite
you
unique.
do whatever feels right to you. You know, if you need to read the book. That's fine.
So, Jax, let me read to you. So, self-expression is so important to us, but so hard to balance. No matter how you express your individuality, there will always be someone that may have an issue with it, whether that's with your career choice, appearance, or thoughts and values. And they're there. These people are simply jealous or negative. Don't let them hold you back. Assert your right to express yourself and be whole. This card shows a mermaid expressing herself through the choices of colorful adornments and through her mesmerizing dance. Sorry, the print is a little bit side, and I need new glasses.
Me too.
Okay, so I don't know what's all the issues that are around, but perhaps you've been having some critics. No, screw them. Be your own wonderful self.
Yeah, and no,
and that's right.
Will be happy. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You're not you're not a donut. Not everybody has to love you.
You're not a donut. Not everybody has to love you. I love these little quips that you come up with. Those would be great to put on cards for readings. That would be awesome.
It's actually translated from Spanish, but in Spanish you don't have donuts. You have croquettes. I don't know if you know what that is. Yeah.
All the Spanish are messy, and we love them too.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Oh, I know. Now I want a donut. Damn it! First cake, now donuts.
Cake. Oh my God.
And I just want to give a shout out to my girl from back east, Mandy, has joined us to say hi, hello. Her name is Amanda. I call her Mandy. So she popped in to say hello. And I know now I want a donut. Oh my goodness. So we are at cakes and yeah, I had a delicious cake last night, but yeah, well, we see you.
Apple, I'm still ask for that the cranberry and apples, Heather. That sounds awesome.
Oh, it just melted in your mouth. I mean, it was so delicious last night. I was just like, it was like being on cloud nine for a few moments. And Jack says drools and diabetes. Oh my God. Oh, well, that was our last reading for the night. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about before we say goodnight to everybody, aside from thank you for being here? Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight and making Roman feel so welcomed, in our community. We all come from different experiences, backgrounds, but we're all here to support each other, to learn from each other, and yeah. And
for entertainment purposes only. But thank you for spending the evening with us, Heather. Thank you so much again. It's been a wonderful experience.
Yes, it has.
I really enjoyed it. God bless.
You're always welcome on a Friday when I don't have, another guest join us, or if I have another guest. So next Friday, Kristen Louise, Nine Worlds Tarot, she's going to be joining us. She's the creator of the Star Rune Oracle. She joined me last Monday this week for the Sacred Feminine.
Which oracle?
The Star Rune Oracle. And so she is going to join me next Friday. So if you want to join us too, I mean, the more the merrier, but on nights when Jax, of course, there she goes. Threesome. Ooh. Yeah.
The Three of Cups. Hello.
The Three of Cups. There we go. And Brianne says, thank you, Heather and Roman and everybody. It was fun. And Kat says it was nice to finally see you, Roman. So
thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
And so, Roman, do you have anything coming up? And I know we have on the 12th, You're in orbit with Ramon.
The Ramon and Roman confusion hour.
Roman and Ramona. I was going to say, if both of your names were D's, we can call you the Double D Show, but that's not going to work. But do you have anything else coming up this weekend or the week before? You do pop-ups during the day, I've seen. I can't. Well,
I do. I get a kick out of doing Tarot Tuesday, doing oracles for the community.
Nice.
So it keeps me active and test writing some of these oracle decks that I've been acquiring lately, and so I'm trying to go through my collection and do some short videos to just be creative a little bit and expose some of the cards that I think are really worthwhile, and that's been keeping me a little bit busy. I've been kind of sick the last 2 weeks. Hopefully that will get better. Just started new medications. So I've got Ramon, Bobby Fierro of Wild Raven has something brewing, so that's going to be nasty.
Ooh, witch's brew.
Yeah. So for now.
So, alrighty. Well, everybody, I will be back on Monday to do the Sacred Feminine. Again, if everyone can remember to keep Nancy in your thoughts and prayers. I know Selena could use a really big boost as well. Roman could use a big boost. So we can just all send each other a lot of love, support, and healing energy. Including Bobby as well, with that awful abscess tooth that he's got. So just keep everybody in good company, in good thoughts, in good light, and make sure you have plenty for yourself as well. Self-care is the most important as well.
You can only give out when you take care of yourself.
Yes.
And it's not being selfish. It's just
nope.
Not being real. Heather, I got this really new deck that is very nice, and I want to leave everybody with a take-home message for the
collective.
The collective.
Okay.
Okay. So this is from my Sufi Oracle deck. So it's, of course, beautiful cards, but the print on it is hell. So this is the Sufi guide. A true guide leads you not to them, but to the divine within yourself. Seek guidance, but trust your inner wisdom to lead you towards truth.
I love that. And I went ahead and pulled from the Sacred Earth, and I got good luck, auspicious, wishes granted, and blessings. So going into the weekend and upcoming month, just know that you are truly blessed. Creating a gratitude list is always so helpful to show the many blessings that we do have, and enjoy again this beautiful, at least our beautiful fall weather that we still have. So get out, fresh air, get grounded in nature, drink plenty of water.
Eat an apple.
And an apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? So, and Brienne says, thank you, Roman. Very true. I agree. And sharing is caring. Yep. Like and subscribe. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Roman. And we will see you in the next show or in the next chat. So have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank Heather.